These are the two need-to-know concepts for partner dance. So whether you're an absolute beginner or a seasoned professional, this is what you need to know.
There's a wind and it's blowing. There's a current that's running deep. I can't see but I know it. That something's not what it's meant to be. Hearing brother against brother now. Anger grows on.
Hey everyone, I'm Aldon, creator of DanceSystems. I created DanceSystems to help everyone learn partner dance, no matter what your skill level is. This is a modern style that you can dance to any music, so music of your choice. These are the two need-to-know concepts for partner dance. We're going to talk about step sizes and we're going to talk about weight shifting. We're then going to move on to the bonus section, which is really going to help you look amazing during your dancing. So let's get into the content. Step sizes is the first concept I wanted to discuss with you today. 3 different positions. The first one is, this is me standing with my feet closed. So this is a closed position. Second position I wanted to show you is with me with my feet slightly open. This is what we call a natural open position. And why is this my natural position? Because I could draw a line from my toes right through my legs and out the top of my shoulders. As you've seen, if I open my feet a little bit further out, you would notice that if I drew a line from my toes, it would actually come outside of my shoulders. So if I showed you from this angle, this would be my closed position. This would be my natural open position. And this would be a large open position because again, if I drew my lines, it would come outside of my shoulders. Now, it's important to bear in mind that everyone is of slightly different height. So everyone has a slightly different natural position. So please be aware of what yours is. And also, if you're a lead, of course, what your follower's natural position is. And we'll get into that a little bit more later on. Now let's talk about, now that we've talked about open sizes, let's talk about step sizes. So the concept is this. This would be me with my feet together. But if I were to take a step, this would be my natural step because my heel is just in front of my toe. So this would be another one. My heel would be just in front of my toe. If I were to take a small step, my heel wouldn't clear my toe. So that would be a small step there. If I were to take a large step, you'll notice there's a gap between your toe and your heel. So now we've got a vocabulary to talk about natural positions, small steps, and large steps. Follow along with me and Kami while we practice our step sizes. We're going to be doing our small, our natural, and our large step sizes.
Days get longer, the nights grow colder, and lonely shoulder when you're not around. Tell me, do you want me right now? I don't wanna wait to find out. I need you to love me lights out tonight. Will you love me till the sun goes down? Till the stars burn out. And tell me, do you see a future filled with me? 'Cause I do. I see you. I see you.
Now that we've got our step sizing sorted, the next concept I wanted to chat about is weight shifting. And a really great way to explain it is to talk about our ready position, which we're going to need anyway for when we start to cover our dance steps. So if we just think about it in its simplistic form, weight shifting is literally shifting your body weight from one leg to another. So this would be me shifting to my left side. This is me shifting to my right side. From the back, again, this is me shifting to my left. This is shifting to my right. Note, this is my central position. So my weight is evenly distributed across both of my legs. For the ready position, we are going to shift our weight. We're going to talk about the lead, and then we're going to talk about the follow in particular. So for the lead, we're going to be starting our weight 50-50 on each leg. And what I'm going to do is shift my weight into my right hip. So shifting the weight into my right hip, you'll notice my left knee pops out slightly. So this is me coming back to center. I'm shifting again into my right hip. My left knee comes out. One more time. Right and shifting out. So from this angle, again, I'm going to be shifting into my right hip and my left knee pops out. Notice there's no forced movements with my hip. This is an absolutely natural movement that I'm doing. And just now, when I partner up, you're going to notice I'm going to have a knee connection with my partner. For the follow, it's exactly the same thing, but just the other way around. So for the follow, just to mention, obviously in partner dance, the lead and follow are an absolute mirror image of each other. Of course, when you're pairing up. So for the follow, we're going to shift weight into the left leg and into the left hip, and we let the right leg come out, just enough to present your knee. So coming up here again, so weight centered, we're shifting into the left hip and letting the right knee pop out. So from the back, again, we're going to shift into the left, let the right come forward. And again, one more time, there it is. Follow along as we practice our ready position.
Something better than here right now. 'Cause the days get longer, the nights grow colder, a lonely shoulder when you're not around. Tell me, do you want me right now? I don't wanna wait to find out. I need you to love me lights out tonight.
Now that we've discussed shifting weight, which really we were shifting weight into our hips, we also need to learn how to shift weight laterally. So, and the best way to describe this or to demonstrate this is to start discussing what we call an open break movement. So this is me shifting weight in a lateral way. And the concept that I really wanted to discuss with you is the difference between a marker, which is when I don't shift weight, to a full weight shift. This is me transferring weight into a 50-50 weight distribution. So let's just talk about our marker in particular. So this is me shifting weight to my left side. One, you can see I'm using the front part of my foot, and I'm not transferring my weight. So my weight is all still in my right side. So let me turn around and have a look. So this is me stepping my marker. So there is 1. I'm stepping back 2. Here is 3, stepping back 4. If I were to transfer weight, it's no longer a marker. It's a weight transfer. So that's me stepping out to my marker position. And if I continue to transfer weight, either to a center position or into my left hip, that is no longer a marked position. So again, for the marker, we're stepping 1 and back 2. If you really want to notice, I'm not quite putting my heel on the ground, but I'm using the front part of my foot to control that position. So marking 1 and 2.
Take me somewhere to warmer weather, to something better than here right now. 'Cause the days get longer, the nights grow colder, a lonely shoulder when you're not around. Tell me, do you want me right now? I don't wanna wait to find out. I need you to love me lights out tonight. Will you love me till the sun goes down?
Now that we've talked about shifting weight into our hips, we've talked about shifting weight laterally, I also wanted to talk about shifting weight when you walk. And again, the concept of the difference between a step and a marker. So let's just chat about that quickly. Difference between a step and a marker is a step, there's a transfer of weight. whereas in a marker there's no transfer of weight. So let's have a look at it, just me walking in an absolutely natural way, and also bearing our step sizes. I'm going to be using the natural step size. So this is me stepping. I'm stepping, I'm transferring my weight across, I'm stepping again and transferring my weight, and my final step is a marker. That's me not transferring my weight. So let's take it again. I'm just going to walk it out from my ready position. I'm going to start in my neutral position. I'm going to shift into my ready position, into the right hip, and I'm going to step. Notice I'm striking with the front part of my foot first, and I'm rolling through my foot. So here is 1. I'm stepping again on the front part of my foot, rolling forward 2, and I'm marking 3. Notice my heel is not down, and I'm using the front part of my step as a brake to control. So I'll show you one more time. So ready, and 1, 2, 3. Here is an awesome bonus tip for you to keep you looking sharp on the dance floor. Think about each movement that you've learned or are going to learn in the future, and think about a pose or the main pose of that movement. Sometimes there's more than one, but let's just talk about one pose here. And the idea is, as you're executing that step, think about achieving that pose. So for example, if I'm doing my open break, this would be my open break. I can feel in my body that this is the end or the top position of the open break. And I can feel it, and I hit that position every time I do it. And that way you can always make sure that you achieve your form. So the tip is, keep moving from one pose position in a movement to another. Well, I hope you all enjoyed that amazing content, and I hope you learned loads. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, smash that bell, and leave any comments or questions, and I'd love to get back to you.
'Cause the days get longer, the nights grow colder, a lonely shoulder when you're not around. Tell me, do you want me right now? I don't wanna